It's hard to put into words. I'll try. This one feels so good because of what we fought through, how we started the season, and to just be able to come back and be playing on the last day when nobody else is playing in the regular season and be down 3-0 to an amazing pitcher. I mean, he's done it 3 times to us. He's going to have a really bright future, but to be able to come back against that bullpen, I mean, Iglesias, one of the best closers, he'll probably go down, at the end of his career as one of the best of all time, and he's doing it. I mean, he's been unbelievable this year. And Francisco, I mean, his story just keeps getting better and better. It's unbelievable to watch him. He is such a bad man. Like, I mean, to come up in that situation and do what he did, it takes a special person, and I'm glad he's on my team. But man, just everything that we've gone through, from Grimace to the OMG and to get to this point, it's not the end of the road for us, but gosh dang, does it feel good. And this one, to be honest with you, it feels more special than 2022 because of everything we've had to overcome.
You've insisted for a long time that this year was different than 2022 and different than any other team you've been on. Why? What's been different?
I mean, there's no give up in these guys. They just fight till the last out. And I mean, that's indicative of good teams, and I'm sure there's a lot of other teams that can say that, but being with these guys day in and day out, you guys haven't gotten to see, how guys have had to pull themselves out of a hole and just go and fight and scratch and claw just to be on the field and then come through in these big situations. And Francisco's just the latest example of it. I mean, he's getting an ovation right now, and he should. You guys have no idea how hard it is to play with a back. I mean, anybody who's done anything to their back, and then he's swinging, and he's hitting home runs off of big league pitching. This is unbelievable, and it's a superstar in action. And I just think that this team is really special with how close we are, how connected. We've got behind the OMG, we got behind Iglesias. I mean, everybody has been pulling for each other, and I think that's indicative of good teams. And it sure is of this team. We all pull for each other and want each other to do well.
Brandon, congratulations. One of the great games and one of the most fun seasons in Mets history. 2024 Mets going to the playoffs. Thanks, Brandon.
Unbelievable. I think instant classic. And let's go Mets.
Francisco Lindor, clearly emotional after one of the great games in Mets history. I'm imagining one of your greatest games ever. How would you describe what you're feeling right now?
It feels like we took one step closer to where we want to be. That's exactly how it feels. We're on a mission, and we understand what the goal is. But to get to where we want to be, we got to do stuff like this. And man, it was a fun game. It was a fun game.
What has you so emotional right now?
It's been an uphill fight. At one moment, I felt like we were putting ourselves in a big hole. Then I felt like we kept on climbing little by little out of that hole. Then rain came and seemed like we didn't want to play this game. There's been a lot of steps in the way, but I guess that's part of the journey, We just got to stay the course, keep climbing, and see what happens.
Francisco, this is a pretty darn fitting way for this team to clinch a playoff spot, given all the ups and downs. In that 9th inning, when you come up, after what had just transpired in the 8th, can you take us into your mindset going up against Pierce Johnson and what you were able to do to get that one out?
Well, I wanted to get a good pitch to hit and do exactly what Marte did, pass the baton. My guy Iglesias has been probably the best clutch hitter in the game this year. So I wasn't trying to do too much. I was just trying to get Iglesias driving another run, and it worked out. I hit it up in the air. I was prepared. I was ready for the moment, and the moment came, and I was able to capitalize.
I know you've heard it a lot, but that was true MVP stuff right there. Francisco Lindor, congratulations on a remarkable season that still has a little more to go.
Thank you.